When you need a cat to count on, Spadatomy's your guy.
Hi! If you've never seen me before, my name is Linny. I make music and I talk about stuff. And if you're coming back, would you like to join the company softball league? It might be fun. Starkid just released their Kickstarter for their remount of The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. And my favorite character is back, baby. Not you. Not you. Close. That's it. Melissa!
I play fan favorite, Melissa.
Now you probably have some questions. Who is this diva? Why is she so curnty? And why did she say that in the trailer?
Dirty dog.
Well, I'm here to help. You know why? Because I can't enjoy things normally.
Special Nightmare Time episode. This was a lost episode that we
Hey,
read
Melissa.
out loud on a live stream. What is it?
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
Over the past 7 years, Team Starkid has created a horror, comedy, sci-fi, cinematic universe all set in the tiny town of Hatchetfield, which I'm making a humongous video about, just in case you wanted to subscribe and maybe see that. There are 3 musicals in the Hatchetfield universe: The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Black Friday, and Nerdy Prudes Must Die. Along with these full-length stage productions published for free on YouTube, Starkid also created an anthology series called Nightmare Time, which is kind of similar to something along the lines of Black Mirror or maybe even Goosebumps. However, there's a Nightmare Time story that writers Nick and Lang didn't really put out. But during one of their fundraising live streams, they did a reading of the lost episode.
Hey Melissa. Hey Melissa. Hey Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
One of the reasons that this episode is so divisive is because of its sensitive themes. As the great writer, director, actor Jackson Ivy Jane once said, these elements are made to make the audience feel uncomfortable, but not unsafe. Hey Melissa contains mentions of sexual harassment, animal death, and a lot of violence, including dismemberment. If any of these topics make you feel unsafe or just too uncomfortable to watch, I won't take it personally. I have plenty of other awesome, fun, lighthearted videos that you can watch. You good? Okay. Now, I personally love this story. Okay. Hear me out. Put down the pitchforks, put down the torches. Don't cancel me on Twitter yet. One of my favorite subgenres of horror is what I would like to call, good for her.
Good for Her horror features complex female characters who do things that are not typically ladylike, like making your boyfriend wear a bear suit and then burning him alive, devouring the souls of high school boys, or, God forbid, sitting with their legs uncrossed.
I'm sorry about what's gonna happen to you.
It's extremely refreshing to see a girly pop killer in horror, as it's a genre that has historically exploited and profited off of feminine suffering. Femme-presenting characters in horror are often stalked, raped, abused, killed, unless, of course, you're the final girl. The final girl is desexualized, and many a time she needs help from another male character to make it to the end. She's not like the other girls, and because of that, she gets to survive. But if you're not so lucky, you're likely victimized, infantilized, and sexualized for the sake of spectacle. But in a Good for Her movie like any of the X trilogy, Carrie, Midsommar, or Jennifer's Body, the damsel in distress trope is flipped on its head. These women are unapologetically evil, killing and seeking vengeance, all while remaining true to their femininity. Which is kind of a diva boots move, if you ask me. Hey Melissa was actually inspired by the 1999 Japanese film Audition, which definitely fits into the Good for Her genre. I'm obviously not going to spoil anything, but there's also the use of piano wire in that movie too. Hey Melissa was conceived very early in the Hatchetfield journey.
One of the first Nightmare Time stories that Matt and I wrote, because back when
second one we read.
Because back when we were kind of conceiving of what would eventually become Nightmare Time, we had just written kind of a Hatchetfield short film, and we thought, what if this one works out, maybe we could do more. And then we actually started to write these stories as kind of short films. And the scale of them ballooned, and we could never film this.
It was meant to be a short film, but due to how goddamn hard it is to make a short film, the Lang brothers decided to keep the story in their back pocket. Oh, and also there was COVID. That's probably why they couldn't do it.
All of the performances from the actors are incredible, as per usual for a StarKid production. And I might be a little bit biased because Mariah Rose Faith Casillas is my voice teacher. You can't look her in her eyes and tell her that she didn't eat this up. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it. I dare you. In this story, Mariah plays the titular Melissa, CCRP's bubbly, cat-loving office manager. Actually, let's go through the rest of the characters.
Hey Nick, before we get started, can I ask a character question?
Melissa is the girl boss our story revolves around. She loves cats and has a crush on Paul Matthews. John Madison, my LeBron, plays Paul Matthews. He is the most wonder-bred guy in Hatchetfield. Besides disliking musicals, he doesn't really have a crazy personality, but he does have a thing for Emma Perkins, a barista at the local cafe, Beanie's. Lauren Lopez plays Emma Perkins, the crabby barista at Beanie's. She's snarky and lazy and a hater for life, and she's so likable. She may not be the latte hate, but that's a me espresso. In the remount, Lauren is not only reprising her role as Emma, but she's also directing it. Okay. My former literature criticism teacher, Corey Doris, plays Bill Woodward. He's Paul's kind-hearted co-worker at CCRP. He cares a lot for his daughter, who he has a strained relationship with. And Bill cares a lot about Melissa because of her resemblance to Alice, and this is because Melissa and Alice are both played by Mariah.
Melissa is a sweet kid. I can't help it. Every time I look at her, I see my daughter.
Wait.
The indomitable Joey Richter, who helped my mom park once, plays Ted Spankowski.
Wait.
The office creep and all-around bastard.
Hey, Paul, look, I've been trying to give you your space, trying not to interfere with another man's game. There's only so long that I can contain this raging sexual charisma. It is about to reach critical mass, and if you don't make a move on Melissa, you're gonna have to.
He's overly confident, and he really wants to rizz up Melissa. Unfortunately, so does Freddie Biggs, the other office creep, played by Jeff Blim.
Freddie is like the other creep in the office, you know? There's Ted, who's the sleaze, and then Freddie is the other sleaze.
So you want like Ted Part 2?
Now, Jeff Blim actually wrote the music for all 3 Hatchetfield musicals, including Nightmare Time.
What the Sigma?
He also plays Mr. Davidson, the boss of the office. Now, the only thing you need to know about Mr. Davidson is that he wants his wife to choke him out. I don't know. It's important to the story. Jeff has some audio issues in this episode, but it's okay because he's Jeff freaking Blim. Now, before the story even starts, the absolute banger of a theme song plays, and this time the usual visuals are replaced with fan art. And the cutest part is the reactions from the cast.
That's so...
Oh, what? Oh my god.
I mean, they're also like so excited to see this epic fan art.
Oh no.
What? Here we go.
Oh no.
The story starts in the CCRP office, with Melissa pushing her mail cart around the technical department. She tries to make a conversation with her office crush, but Paul ignores her quirky girl Riz. Now, Bill notices this, and he's mad at Paul for not giving Melissa the time of day.
What the hell is your problem?
He's protective of her, and wants her to be with a good guy, not like those other creeps in the office.
Half the guys in this office are absolute pigs.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Hey, this is an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it.
But Paul ignores his coworker's attempts to set him up with Melissa, because he's not interested in her. Not like that.
She's a wonderful coworker. I'm just not interested romantically.
Why not?
You're a fucking idiot, Paul.
Look at the state of you.
She likes cats too much.
I love kitty cats.
He's a dog person.
I'm a dog person.
Well, you're lost, fuckhead.
Yeah, you fuckhead.
Yeah, you fuckhead. Ted tries to follow Melissa in hopes of taking her to his penthouse and freaking, but is stopped by Freddie, the other freaky fellow in the tech department. He reminds him that Melissa's desk is within his jurisdiction.
See that extension cord taped to the carpet? You keep your sleeves on that side of the line, and I'll keep mine over here.
He tells Ted that he basically has dibs on her and will not let another guy go near her. After work, Ted waits for Melissa in the parking lot while Freddie watches from his car menacingly. The very next day, the office is a little less freaky, probably because Ted isn't here. There's one less freaky boy. But there's still Freddie, who approaches Melissa and tells her that he knows what she wants with Paul.
Let go of my cart, Freddie.
I see the way you look at him, Paul Matthews. You want him, don't you?
That's none of your business.
Oh, it very much is my business. I noticed Ted's not here today. From last night, waiting for you. I hope he's okay.
And that he's gonna get his hands on her, whether she likes it or not.
But
You
I
don't
what
know
you're-
anything about me.
Plenty of girls just like you. And sooner or later, I always get my hands on them.
Which kind of freaks her out, because like, get away from me, I'm just a girl. Melissa asks Paul to go see a new musical called Workin' Boys, and that was her first mistake. Her second mistake is not being Emma Perkins, who walks in with the office's coffee orders.
And, special delivery? You thought that Santa movie was bad? You have to come see this new musical at the Starlight with me. It's going to be a travesty.
Perfect.
Emma invites Paul to the very same musical to hate watch it, and he says yes, which breaks poor Melissa's heart. That evening, Paul is working late when he hears a gunshot from Freddie Fazbear.
Holy shit! Find Freddie, a smoking revolver in his hand. Freddie, put down the gun.
Shut up, Paul.
Luckily, Paul is saved by none other than Miss Mother Melissa, who knocks Freddie out and goes to look for something to tie him up with. Before she can do that, Freddie wakes up and tackles her. Paul opens the drawer in Mr. Davidson's office to find a studded belt, fuzzy handcuffs, and a gag. Now, the only thing you need to know about Mr. Davidson is that he wants his wife to choke him out. I don't know. It's important to the story.
Peers into the drawer, looks at Paul, and shrugs.
Everyone's got to finish, I guess.
Paul uses the belt to tell Freddie to take a little rest, take a nap. He chokes him, but he's resting.
He pulls the belt tighter. Freddie's eyes bulge.
What? You dumb fuck.
Freddie loses consciousness and falls to the floor.
Shaken up, they both go back to Melissa's house to calm down.
It's a cheery little unit with cat artwork on the walls and shelves lined with porcelain felines. Paul heads for the kitchen. Melissa collapses onto the couch, wrapping herself in a pink blanket printed with kittens.
Melissa confides in Paul, telling him how he's so cool and so nice and she admires him so much. And Paul is like, well, I'm not perfect.
She smiles at him, blushing.
Oh, you're such a good person. And I almost got you killed. No wonder you don't like me.
So he goes into this story about how he found this really, really sweet dog on the street and takes him in as his new doggy.
He didn't have a collar, so I took him home. Spot. That's what I named him. He was my best pal. You see, the next week, Spot and I were out for a walk, and that's when I saw the sign. Lost dog, it said. It was a picture of my dog. Please call if you have any information regarding Patches. We miss him very much. Patches? What a stupid name.
And he's like, I'm not giving this dog back. Okay, let's go, doggy. Let's go.
Spot started wriggling in my arms. He was trying to abandon me so he could go back to those very irresponsible people. I tried to hold on to him, but he was fighting too hard. He got free and ran straight for him. Ran right into him. Spot! I cried. The car came flying around the corner, and Spot didn't make it. I just held on to him tighter, or hell, if I just did the right thing and walked him over to his real family, then that dog might have had a long, happy life. It's a terrible feeling. to feel responsible for the death of a pet.
He caused the death of his doggy. Now, this story gives Melissa the ick.
Don't laugh. A living creature died because of you.
Yeah.
I had this image of you in my head, Paul, and you just fucking ruined it.
And she tells Paul to go feed her dog.
Feed the dog. Can I trust you to do that, Paul?
I don't know, Melissa. He doesn't seem very responsible. He goes to Melissa's room and sees the dog's bowl, but no dog. Then he hears noise from the closet. He approaches the closet, getting close to the closet. Now he's opening the closet. Now pause the episode, because what I'm about to say to y'all is so off-putting. Not only is there not a dog in the closet, but it's Ted Spankowski. And he has no fingers. Melissa has kidnapped Ted and forced him to act like a dog after she cut off his fingers. What? Suddenly, Melissa appears behind Paul and tases the sheen out of him. He wakes up, tied to a table. Melissa tells Paul that she knows what he's up to.
I thought I knew you, Paul. I really thought you were a human being, but nope. Wrong again. Now I see you for what you truly are. You've been walking around on your hind legs, trying to trick the world. But I'm onto you. I see the seam in your skin suit. I know that underneath you're nothing but a mangy, slobbering dog.
Melissa starts wrapping the piano wire around Paul's fingers.
Oh, what's that for?
It's amazing. Sometimes your bark almost sounds like human words.
If I had a nickel for every time Starkid made Mariah talk about skin suits, I'd have 2 nickels. Melissa fetches her piano wire and goes to cut off Paul's fingers, because dogs don't have fingers.
Dogs have paws. They walk around on little beans, soft little puppy beans. So I'm gonna remove these fingers that you stole, you naughty boy, and I'm gonna give you back your beans.
But then he has an idea, and Paul starts meowing. And like acting like a cat. And this works? Melissa immediately stops what she's doing, horrified that she was about to declaw a cat.
Anyone who does that should fucking die.
The act works so well, in fact, that Melissa decides to keep Paul as her little Discord kitten and starts calling him Puss.
Puss?
Meow. Ted is her dog, and Ted is her dog. This goes all the way to the top, okay?
Ruff, ruff, mommy's home.
Ted shakes his ass like he's wagging his tail. Paul rubs his
Oh,
face.
God.
Paul is pooping in a litter box like he's a furry at one of those woke schools. Ted's peeing on the couch. They're eating kibble. They're eating cat food. It's getting crazy in here.
This is our life now. I am Teddy Bear. You are Puss. Just follow my fucking lead.
It's been about a week, and back at the office, Emma brings in the office's coffee orders.
And the, milk?
Oh, that's mine. I'm gonna take it home to my new kitty. I just got a new cat. You would love him.
She asks Melissa about Paul since he's been ghosting her.
Hey, Melissa. I was supposed to go on a date with Paul last week, and he, totally flaked out on me. He's not answering my calls or texts.
Wow, that must be so humiliating for you. When's the last time I saw Paul? Oh yeah, I remember. It was last night in my bed. He was looking up at me sweetly, licking my fingers clean with his scratchy little tongue.
What? This leaves Emma devastated, but Bill is overjoyed to hear that his boy's finally getting some.
So you and Paul, huh? Together at last.
What? Who told you?
He asks Melissa when Paul's coming back, and she says, never. She tells him that Paul is quitting his job and moving to Clivesdale, which Bill doesn't believe for one white second, because everybody wants to quit. But Clivesdale?
Clivesdale?
Ooh. Yucky.
Something doesn't add up. Someone's been lying. To our poor girl, Melissa. Paul, you son of a bitch.
After work that day, Melissa goes home and invites some of her friends over. But this is no ordinary girls' night, because these are no ordinary girls. No one's cracking open a nice white wine and watching Sex in the City tonight, because Melissa's friends also keep men as pets and kill them.
One day, we'll put down all the dogs. All the fucking dogs. What's the motto, girls?
Cats rule, dogs rule.
When Paul finds this out, he tries to escape, but Melissa and her friends promise Ted a special treat if he's good. So Ted starts snitching and he's barking. He's barking really loud and it's... Honestly, it's so typical of Ted. I kind of hate him for this. And I hate him for a lot of other reasons, but I also feel bad for him for other reasons. Paul is tased and then locked in a cage, forced to watch Melissa and the girlies brutally kill Ted.
What do you say, girls? Do you think he's earned his treat?
The girls pull out knives from behind their backs. Slash, squish. They all take turns stabbing Ted's exposed stomach.
How is this a treat?
No, he's kind of cooking with that, because how is this a treat? I guess this bastard's time is up. Paul's new trauma is interrupted by Bill knocking on the door.
Melissa, there's another fucking dog at your door.
He sees what's going on and is shocked that Paul would lie about moving to Clivesdale. One of Melissa's friends lunges for Bill, but Paul knocks her away with the cage. He fights off the rest of her friends and runs out the door, which Melissa forgot to finish locking. And he's running into the street, and a car hits him.
My name is Paul. Emma, I want some coffee. Paul, that is my name. Paul, I want another. Paul, I am a cat. I'm running out on the road. There is a car, and it is going to hit me. My name's fucking Melissa, oh yeah.
Melissa is mad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You hit my cat, you son of a bitch!
Melissa goes over to tase the driver, but instead gets a gunshot in the shoulder. Because surprise, Freddy was driving. He's back. And also surprise, Freddy is an FBI agent who has been tracking Melissa and her friends for a long, long time.
Frederick Biggs, FBI.
After Paul wakes up in the hospital, Freddy tells him that he's been investigating Melissa and her friends, known as the Kitty Cat Club, for quite some time. He thanks Paul for being so brave and lets him know that Melissa is going to prison, because obviously. But when Freddy visits her room, Melissa is gone. At a new and unfamiliar house, Melissa wakes up to see Paul, who aided her escape.
My apartment is the last place they look.
He tells Melissa that he'll still go to work every day, but when he comes home, he'll still be her good little kitty.
I may not have been a good man, but God damn it, Melissa, let me be a good cat.
She reaches up and gently touches his face.
You are, Buzz. You are.
Paul lays his hand on her lap, and she slowly strokes his hair.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
Huh? And that's where the story ends. Pretty fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the reason I like this story so much, because it is so out of pocket and like completely bonkers. Melissa has a handful of lines in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and just from that, you would think that she's a sweet, sweet, lovely little darling and so cute and so kawaii and Zooey Deschanel. The Lane brothers chose to make her evil, evil, so evil, which I think is such a great, great choice. It's just a testament to how deep the Hatchetfield lore goes with each and every character. Every single Hatchetfield character has their own backstory. It could be tragic, gory, or just a plain mindfuck. And in the main musicals, you only get to see a sliver of that. I mentioned earlier in this video that Mariah is my voice teacher, and I actually convinced her to be in this video. I asked her some questions about the character Melissa, so I hope you enjoy that part because I love Mariah so much and she's so awesome. so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please feel free to comment and also subscribe because it really helps me and it helps me make more stuff. Thank you, Mariah, for being in this video. I gotta go because I gotta feed my cat. Help me! Gotta feed my cat! Be kind to yourself, be kind to the people that you love, and I will see you in the next video. Willie, do you like Hey Melissa?
No, he's a dog.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Alright, I'll show you.